Hi, it's Marie, and today I'm going to be taking you through what I received in the September Adult Unplugged box. I'm doing this unboxing the same way I did last month, in that I've already opened this box, I've looked at the items, but I haven't read the blurb of the book, so that will be a surprise, but I have seen what the items are. I think this is just a quicker and easier and smoother filming and editing experience for me. So I'm probably going to do it this way from now on, and hopefully it'll just take less time in my day, but we'll see how we go. All that's irrelevant really. Let me just show you what I received in this box. So the first item is really big and I won't be able to show it to you all right now. Because it is a couch cover. As you can see, it's very large. And I don't have the space to unfold it on camera. So what I'll probably do is unfold it later and take another video, put it in, because I can do that. But I can tell you that it has dragons on it, none of which you can see at the moment, and it's Fourth Wing inspired. I haven't read Fourth Wing. I know, I'm the only person on the planet who hasn't read it yet, but I did order it like 2 days ago. I gave in. I'm gonna read it probably soon. We'll see if it lives up to the hype. I don't think it will, because nothing ever does, but I might be surprised. Anyway, this is a Fourth Wing couch cover, and I'll hopefully be able to show it to you a bit more closely after this. Okay, so I've had to try and find somewhere to spread out this couch cover. It's very big, as you can see. This is just maybe one half of it, but there is a dragon, as promised, and this long blue dragon that sort of comes down the side, and a river, and I don't know, I guess whatever landscape this is. And then on the other half there's like this wooden structure, or oh, it's probably, you know what it is, it's looking down, so it's like from a dragon's perspective, so that's like, looks like some kind of fort or something, some kind of building or collection of buildings. And then there's another one here which looks more fortified or castle-y or something, and there's another dragon down here, a black one. I suppose all of this means something to people who've read Fourth Wing, but as I said, I have not yet. It's nice though. I just don't know that I'll ever put this on my couch. Continuing with fabric items, we got this cute little Babel inspired knit tote bag. This, I think, is the tower at the university that Robin and his friends attend, and it's really cute. It's a really cute size. It's only little, which is great because it's good for, you know, when you go shopping and you only know you're gonna buy like a couple little things, but you end up having to take a huge tote bag because that's the only size that shopping bags come in. So this one is good for, you know, when I have to go out and buy just a few small things. And it's surprisingly thick too, which is great. So hopefully it'll last. So yeah. There was a cute little book magnet, nothing super exciting there, just, you know, something cute. Oh, I've squashed these. Okay. This is two little, I think they're tea bags inside for Earl Grey tea. But it's Agatha Christie, as in Christie, if you get it. Which I thought was quite clever. I think I've only had Earl Grey once, but I did enjoy it, so these will be nice to enjoy in my afternoons. Yeah. Also received a little essential oil roller, which is quite cool. I don't use essential oils in diffusers and that sort of thing because a lot of them are not cat safe. But rollers are just like little personal use, like roll-on perfumes, but obviously they're not used as perfumes. If they're skin safe, that has to be checked. But this one is oranges, lavender, and siren magic. And the ingredients are lavender, bergamot, sandalwood, and jojoba oil. I've never known how to say that word. I think that's how you say it. And it's called Calypso. I think I saw on the website this is inspired by Rhapsodic, which is familiar to me. I know the title, but I don't know who it's by or what it's about because I'm never going to read it. Probably. I mean, I might change my mind, but I don't think I will. So, yeah. It smells quite nice. Very floral. So I'm going to have to figure out what these essential oils are used for. And then the last item is the third of 4 little Outlander bowls. It's been an ongoing series this year. These little bowls, all painted with scenes from Outlander. I've only watched like half of season 1 of Outlander, so I can't speak to what scene this might be. But I know Claire and Jamie are on it. So yeah, these little bowls are quite cute. I've been using mine. I have one for cereal and one for snacks. So now I'm going to have to find something to put in this one. And now the book. So I remember when I got the theme reveal newsletter for the September box, being quite excited about the book because it was a fantasy. And I remember the sort of description sounded like it would be something I could be quite into. So the book, I can now tell you, is Truth in Blue by Mireille Amel. And it's so pretty. I love this dark blue cover. The sprayed edges are so nice. They're like those, they remind me of, like, you know, those little, like, blue watercolor designs that you see on old Chinese pottery and porcelain and that kind of thing. That's what it makes me think of. It's probably not that, but that's just sort of the, you know, the association that my mind makes. It's also got these quite, they're almost medieval-esque end papers, which are quite cool. And then the naked hardcover is this golden blue foil with a girl on the back. So, it looks pretty. Let me read you the blurb. Sometimes life is better as a lie. Malachi wanted to protect his kingdom from threats beyond its borders. Instead, stripped of his magic and on the run, he now needs to save it from his brother, the king himself. Amaryllis wanted to have nothing to do with humans. Instead, stranded in the wrong realm, she now needs to retrieve a lost Fey relic with powers no one comprehends. Una wanted to be a knight in shining armor. Instead, Haunted by the memories of a life she never lived, Una now needs to find answers from someone she doesn't remember meeting. When their paths cross, each must decide what matters to them the most, or risk losing everything they hold dear. In a world where angels and shades battle for souls while the devil sips his tea, the fate of one country, 2 races, and 4 realms hangs in the balance when love and loyalties are tested to their limits. So, it definitely sounds like it could be right up my alley. My only concerns so far is that it'll end up being a love triangle, which I'm sort of over. I think, like, we did love triangles in a big way 10 to 15 years ago. And now there's just no need for them. They've had their time. Let's move on. It also feels like sometimes writers can use love triangles as a shortcut to creating conflict. When conflict, that's a very loud bird, when conflict already exists in the story in other ways and can be introduced between the characters in more original or interesting ways. So that's my first concern. Second concern is that it's either self-published or being done through a vanity publisher. It does say Shadow Spark Publishing on the inside of the dust jacket, which might be something the author started just to publish through, or it might be, as I said, a vanity publisher, which is a concern because vanity publishers, they're not doing God's work. And a lot of the time the services that they provide are not up to the same standard that you would get through either a traditional publisher or by self-publishing and hiring an editor and a proofreader yourself, if you're willing to pay the money for them. Because I can tell you, as a freelance editor and proofreader, you get what you pay for. So obviously there's nothing wrong with self-published books and indie books. There are several indie books and self-published books that I really enjoy, but they are, in my experience, more touch and go in terms of writing and editorial quality. But that's just my professional opinion and my opinion as a reader. But my hope is that it'll be a good one. I did have a brief look on Goodreads, and it doesn't have many ratings. It just only got, I want to say, 40 or 40 to 50 ratings. But the average rating is high, like between 4 and 5 stars, which, yeah, is very high, especially for a book with so few ratings to it. So I guess what that means is that either all those people are wrong, or the book is actually really good, or pretty good at least. I am a more critical reader than a lot of other people. I don't mean that in like I'm trying to talk myself up. It's just an occupational hazard. Like I said, I am an editor and a proofreader, and so I can't help but read books through that lens. So I do tend to be harsher in my reviews and thoughts about books as I'm reading them. But, you know, maybe I'll be surprised. It does sound promising. So I am hopeful that this will be a good one and I'll enjoy it. It is the first in a series. I don't know how many books are planned, because it did say on the cover that it's the first book in a series, but Goodreads doesn't have any details about how many other books there are to come. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll be the start of a good series that I'll want to follow. Who knows? So that's the September box. It's not too bad. It's not my favorite box that I've ever received, I won't lie. Just because I think the items in it are not super appealing to me. Like that enormous couch cover, this one, like it's just huge. And I can't imagine that I'll ever use it because my couch already has a cover on it. Although it doesn't have dragons, so you know, maybe that's a selling point. But the tea is quite nice. I'm looking forward to drinking that, and this bag will be quite useful, and hopefully the book will be good. So yeah, a bit of a mixed bag in terms of box contents this time, but you know, sometimes that's how it goes. So I hope you enjoyed exploring all this stuff with me. If you would like any more information about the items, I'll leave a link in the description with all my social media and all that sort of thing. But in the meantime, I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you next time. Bye!